All right, guys, we are out on the Qlife Trike. They call it the Triker Plus. And this has a 500 watt motor on it that peaks out at 1200 watts. We have cable pull brakes on it. We have 160 millimeter rotors on it. And they seem to stop fine. It comes with mirrors, a bike pump, all kinds of stuff. I did put my own mirrors on because I prefer a particular mirror. This thing, it's got 3 passes on it. I haven't checked to see if I could do more. It has a top speed of 20 miles an hour. I don't know if it needs to be unlocked yet because I haven't checked. This is $1,099, but this bike goes right along. It has cruise control because I just had it in it. And I had it up to 20 miles an hour. It's got a headlight, tail light, single speed, no speeds on it. So kind of nice to have that simplified thing. We have a parking brake on it also, which is very nice. This thing, for the money, it's really good. Front and rear baskets. So again, going right along here, 18 miles an hour. I am ghost pedaling at 18 miles an hour though. But only to be expected on a single speed because they have to keep that gear low enough that you can pedal it when it's sitting still. Otherwise, if you had a big crank so it wouldn't ghost pedal, it would be hard to pedal. But this thing goes right up hills, no problem here. On the display, we have all kinds of things we can use. So you make about 1 revolution on this bike and it takes off. So it takes 1 revolution to get going. You do have a half throttle on this. It's a twist throttle. We are presently going 20 miles an hour down a hill, 21. There's a 13 amp hour battery on this, but it's 48 volts. So we should get some decent distance out of it. So we're going to drop it down to pass 1 to see how fast pass 1 goes. I am going up a hill, but it's probably 7 miles an hour, 6, 7 miles an hour in pass 1. Pass 2 brings us up to 12 to 13 miles an hour. And pass 3 is going to get us up to, I would assume 20 if we weren't going up a hill, but I'm climbing a hill and we're at 18 miles an hour. So it goes right up hills. We're at 19 now. We're still climbing this hill. We are on a rail trail. So this has 20 by 4-inch fat tires on it. So I'm going to knock this down to pass 1 so we can go at a decent speed here and not go a million miles an hour because we are on a rail trail. But like I said, this bike has a lot going for it. You know, a couple of people have asked me to review this bike. So when the company reached out to me, I was like, yeah, absolutely, because it looks like such a bargain for what you're getting. And guys, I don't have any mileage on this yet, really, but I could tell you from what I saw, from what I put together, is it the best trike in the world? Absolutely not. Is it a fantastic bargain for under $1,100? Yes, it is. I don't think you could buy anything close to this for $1,100. Metal fenders on it, basket in the front, basket in the rear, headlight. Do we have a brake light? I'm curious, do we have a brake light on this? So, yes, we do have a brake light on it. So yes, we got an absolute bargain here for what we got. They give you the mirrors, they give you a bike pump, they give you everything for this thing. And they didn't want me to get into putting it together, but it's not hard to put together at all, guys. I've done worse, for sure. But this thing, a 20 mile an hour, 4-inch, fat tire bike is pretty incredible for the money. We're going to take a walk around this thing. The company told me don't waste any time on unboxing. They wanted to see people riding it, so that's what we're going to do. But I think it's fantastic for the money.
Pretty cool, man.
Thank you. So we've already got a compliment on the trail. It says it's pretty cool. So trikes are cool. So this rail trail here, I go down on a lot of bikes, have a lot of fun down here. It's perfect for stuff like this. So they were nice enough to give me the upgrade too. I got the backrest seat on this. The fenders are metal on this, shiny black too, which is really nice. I mean, for what this thing is, I like it a lot. All right, guys, here's the Qlife Triker Pro. Let's take a quick look at this. I don't know what size the crank is on this thing, but it's very small. But it's a single speed. It helps you get going because you don't have gears. You've got a 500 watt motor in it that peaks at 1200 watts. And it goes along, been driving it now for about 5 miles, seems to be fine. You've got plastic pedals on it, but that's fine also. I don't have a problem with that. All right, guys, this is a folding bike, so you can unfold it here. The handlebars, they're telescoping, so they go down, and also you flip this button here, and the handlebars fold down like that. So again, up, lock it in place, and again, down, down you go. Piece of cake. This thing here, like I said, this is telescoping here, so you can go up and down on it. You can also rotate these handlebars with this. No tools needed here. You did need tools to put the back fenders on. Again, metal fenders, guys, nice basketing. They give you the insert for the basket also. Big thing on this trike that you don't see that often is the 4-inch by 20-inch tires on this. You've got a suspension fork on the front of this, and it is what it is. It doesn't lock out or anything like that. You can't adjust it, but it's there, and it helps. I've been out on the trail today. We've been on a rail trail, works great. They give you the front basket for this. You have to put that on. You got to put the fender on. You got to put the headlight on. You've got cable pull brakes on this, but they are decent, and it's a 160 millimeter rotor, front and back, so that's nice. The back brake, as you can see it in here, is the 160 also, cable pull brake. Steel fenders on it. You've got a brake light. You've got a running light on this. Like I said, pretty decent trike for $1,100. The seat on this thing here, they upgraded me to the one with the backrest. It has a suspension seat post that comes with the bike. You get quite a few things with the bike. You get a bike pump, you get the mirrors with it also, so they give you left and right mirrors with it. You've got a battery that pulls out, and not only that, the seat flips like this, and then you turn the key on the battery and then you slide this right out. You can check the charge on it here also, and that is also up in the front here. So we'll take a look at the cockpit here. You got your display here. It displays mileage, also displays your time out, your odometer, and your power that you're using, your wattage. You've got your speed here, your miles per hour. This indicator is showing that the brakes are on because we do have parking brakes, and I had the parking brake on. This is your battery indicator level. This is your pass level. So your pass level goes up and down. 3 is the highest, and it goes all the way down to 0, which you're pedaling all by yourself. So you can set that where you want it. Again, you can see this is telescoping here. The mirrors I put on. Grips are very comfortable. You got a little palm rest on them, and you've got the half throttle right here. So again, cable pull brakes, and again, I'll give you a little look at the brake here, and you pull it back, you just hit the lever, and your brake is on. They've got the cable management on here. It's very nice. I like it when they do this, so it looks nice and clean. I mean, this bike is very nice for what it is. You get the headlight there, you get a tail light, a brake light, and it folds, like I said, so you can put it in your car. And for under $1,100, this thing's awesome, guy. Oh, you also got a horn on this thing and your headlights on it. So I just want to give you a quick look around, and let's keep riding it. So we're trucking along here at 20 miles an hour. This thing, I still can't get over. This is the cheapest trike of this caliber. We're pedaling down the road here. I don't have much of a shoulder, but I have found with trikes, because they have a bigger presence in the road, they actually cut me more room than when I'm on my bike. So, believe it or not, I find riding trikes on the road safer, because I have a lot of people go by me and there's not a lot of room when I'm on a bike. but yet they see this big trike and they go, oh my God, it's a big trike, and they go around me. See how far these cars are away from me? I'm telling you, I get more respect when I'm on a trike than I do when I'm on a bike, guys. We're still not a battery bar down yet. We're at 5.5 miles, so that's pretty good, guys. All right, I find this very interesting here. I'm going to just throttle a little bit, and this trike is just going to go at 3 miles an hour. So you could, with the throttle, control this bike very well. Not a lot of trikes do this. Usually you hit the throttle and it's on, you know? Yeah, I'm impressed. I can bring this thing up to pretty much any speed limit I want, which is impressive. Because like I said, a lot of them, it's just like you hit the throttle and away you go. So super enjoyable out here. I'm going to, now that I got no one around, let's hit the brakes. All right, guys, that's how fast this thing will lock them up and stop on dirt. So you can imagine on the road, it's going to go even faster. So again, cable pull brakes, but they work well. I haven't heard any squeaking or chattering or anything, so you can hit them lightly, hit them hard. Can we lock the rears up? Yep. Can we lock the front? Probably not, but we'll try. Yeah, we can. Pretty much can, guys. I thought putting this trike together was very easy. They told me not to bother to do a unboxing or anything like that, but I was very impressed with how much of it was together already, and it was very easy to put the rest together. So I spent probably a good, I don't know, half an hour on the bike, you know, 25 minutes to a half an hour putting it together. So I am definitely impressed with the battery so far. I didn't know how long this would last. 13 amp hour battery sounds pretty small, but we're going on 6.5 miles. And we're not down a battery bar yet. So the trikes with the 20-inch tires on it tend to be better trikes. I think they were built more for, you know, they have a distinct look to them. There's a difference between a 26-inch trike and a 20-inch trike. I mean, these are low to the ground, fat tires. And I just think that these things are much better. I mean, this trike is very stable for what it is, I feel. I haven't really felt too weirded out by it. I haven't really felt weirded out by it at all, but I'm very used to trikes too, so probably not the best judge of is a bike tippy, because when I turn like this, I actually lean in the direction that I need to, which is different from a bike. So people that are used to bikes, they get on these trikes and they're like, oh, that's not fun. When they really are. Once you get on these things, get on a trike for 20 minutes and you're going to be very comfortable on it. But you got to get on it and stay on it and enjoy it, guys. So these things are a blast, they really are. I like the fact that they have a button for the headlight. And the headlight works pretty good. Been out on this trike now, 11.5 miles, more than that. And it's doing very well, especially for the budget trike that it is. I would put this up against a $1,800 trike. I have ridden plenty of them, and this one doesn't ride much different, I can tell you that. But the only thing I could complain about it at this point is the ghost pedaling, and like I said, in a single speed, it's kind of what it is, you know? And that's why you add gears on, so you get lower low and a higher high. So it's kind of in the middle to allow for that single speed. But because of that single speed, we don't have to sit here and worry about hitting gears. And a lot of people don't want to deal with gears and passes. I've actually seen a lot of newer trikes coming out lately going in that direction where they're dropping the gears and going with the single speed again. And I think it's because a lot of us are older, like myself, and we want to keep it simple, you know? I know my wife, I mean, I drive bikes all the time with gears on it, so I know what I'm doing. And my wife gets on it, she gets confused and she doesn't bother to shift anyways. And she's got it in first the whole time, or she's got it in seventh the whole time. And that's why I said, I think a lot of these companies are going back to single speeds. So this trike came very fast also. I did notice on their website they have a 1-year guarantee on it. And they've actually got it 365 days, but 1-year guarantee. I do believe there's different financing that you can get on this. After trying this and seeing how good it is, I kind of want to try one of their bikes now. So, hey Qlife, if you're listening, I wouldn't mind trying a bike. So this is one of the better trikes that I've had in the lower end price range on the rail trail because of these 4-inch fat tires. I want to say the last 4-inch fat tire bike that I got in, I think it was $1,800. Usually the cheaper ones will go down to the 3-inch fat tires, and this one's got the 4, so big bonus there, guys. I'm gonna knock it up in the pass 3 here, just to put some mileage on it and see what happens here. I have to say, if somebody said to me they wanted to spend around $1,000 on a trike, normally I would say, yeah, that ain't gonna happen, not for a decent one. But now I can say I recommend the Qlife. I wouldn't hesitate to recommend this trike to anybody at all if this is what they were looking for, you know? Honestly, if they said they wanted to spend up to $1,500, I think I would recommend this trike. I know some other manufacturers have some trikes in this range, but they don't go to 20 miles an hour. And I like the idea that it goes to 20 miles an hour. All right, guys, I'm gonna hit a hill here. This thing is like a good 12 to 13 degrees. And I'm not saying I'm flying up this hill. I'm going at 7 miles an hour. I am putting some leg muscle into it, but it's starting to pick up now. Now I'm at 8 miles an hour. Now I'm at 9 miles an hour. So it goes up the hills, guys. I mean, if you got hills like this thing will do it with a little bit of effort. I'm not saying I don't think it'll go up on throttle. The fenders are a little bit rattly. They were when we started, so I think they loosened up from hitting all the bumps a little bit. So I would probably recommend putting some nylon washers on when you put it together. I usually do that if it was for myself, but you know, I try to take these bikes, I try to put them together the way they came, the way they expect you to do it. I don't fix them before they're broke, if that makes any sense. I want to show you the way that they intended it to be put together. I'm starting into this corner at about 15 miles an hour and speed up to about 20. So I just wanted to show you how well this thing does handle on corners. It's very stable. This is going up a hill, guys. It is going up this hill at 8 miles an hour, 7 miles an hour. As it gets steeper, 6. You're going to turn it around. I feel this trike is a nice stable trike for anybody that would want one. I ride them out on the road all the time. I don't fear it. Like I said, cars tend to steer around me, which is a very good thing. This has a wide shoulder on it, so it's much nicer, but it does have drains, and this thing will hit the drains, as you can see, and it handles it really well. I wouldn't be afraid to recommend this to anybody, so guys, definitely something that you could think about buying, and I think the thing's awesome. This is a good 12-degree hill here, I can tell you that. And this thing is going up at 9 miles an hour with me pedaling. All right, guys, what do you think? We're back. I think this thing is awesome for the money, guys. So we put 20.3 miles on it, and we currently still have 3 battery bars. So there's only 6 battery bars, so the battery's half used up. And we went out there for 20.3 miles. So I think, honestly, I thought I could get 20 miles out of this. Now I'm thinking I might be able to get 30 miles out of this with my hills. Like I said, it's not going to be double that because you're never going to get as much out of the second half of your battery as the first. But this thing is impressive. It really is. And again, this thing is under $1,100. 4-inch fat tires on this thing. They're 20-inch. We got metal fenders. It's foldable, 500-watt motor, but it peaks at 1,200, and I believe it. It went up the hills around here. 500-watt motors do well on trikes, though, guys. Normally, I don't like them on bikes, but trikes, they do work good because they have that lower speed, but this thing isn't that slow. This thing's 20 miles an hour, so I think it's an awesome bike for under $1,100. You got a nice basket on the back. You got nice fenders on the back. You got a nice seat. You got suspension seat posts. You got suspension in the front. You've got cable pull brakes. You've got a horn on this. You've got headlights thing. You want to hear the horn? That's the horn, guys. So I think it's a great trike for the money, especially you guys that are on a tighter budget. This thing's got everything you need and it drives well. I've tried an awful lot of trikes, guys. If you know the channel, you know I've had a lot of trikes in here, and I would put this up against a $1,500 trike. I think it's just right there with it. You know, just I can name a couple. You guys who watch the channel know those bikes in the $1,500 range. It's right there with them, guys. You can save yourself some money, get this trike, and I think you'd be very happy with it. So I do recommend it. Again, reminder, it's a single speed. If you want to change gears, this isn't the bike for you. But if you want that simplicity of not having to deal with the gears, just dealing with passes, this is the one to get, guys. This thing, 20 miles an hour too. So guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe on the way out, and thank you guys very much. And don't forget to check in the comments for the link to this bike. This is the Qlife. This is the Triker Pro. And remember, guys, Triker Pro. So they have a Triker too, but this is the Pro. This is a better bike. All right, guys, just remember, down in the comments, check down there, hit that link. Go over to the website, buy the trike. This is the Pro, guys. So this is the Triker Pro. They do make a Triker, and the Triker is cheaper, but it's not as nice as this one. And this is the one you want, the Pro, guys. So hit that like, hit that subscribe on the way out, and thank you very much. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching my video today. And if you are interested in buying a bike or something, please check with my affiliate links. That helps the channel out greatly. Again, guys, hit that like and subscribe on the way out. And thank you very much for watching. You guys are awesome. Thank you.